everyone, Father John here, coming to you from the Rectory at St. Vincent de Paul, and I just wanted to take the time to wish each and every one of you my prayers for a most blessed Thanksgiving. Certainly, things are different this year. You don't need me to tell you that. Many of us have found how we're celebrating Thanksgiving, where we're celebrating Thanksgiving, with whom we're celebrating Thanksgiving, altered drastically. Maybe some of us are not going to gather with family and friends. Maybe we're going to gather with them over virtual instead of in person. Maybe we normally travel to another state for Thanksgiving, and we haven't done that this year. But even though our how of Thanksgiving has changed, the why has not. And we remember why we gather, why we give thanks, why we celebrate, is because even in the midst of a pandemic, even in the midst of life-altering realities that we're in right now, even in the midst of all that, God is so good. Nothing can change that. And that God has blessed us in so many ways. And I think we need constantly, but maybe especially in this time, to be reminded of the reality of that goodness of God that never runs out. And we're going to do that, certainly at St. Vincent de Paul, St. Patrick's, tomorrow morning at 9 a.m., both parishes will have Mass. The Mass from St. Vincent de Paul will also be live streamed. But what I'm going to challenge us to do in my homily at Mass at St. Vincent's is to be very concrete in our gratitude. And to really, each day, maybe for ourselves, name 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever, things, people, realities of our day that we're grateful for. And so I wanted to share with you just here a few things from this past year that I am grateful for. Things, people, realities. So one of them, certainly, I am grateful for you, the parish families of St. Vincent de Paul and St. Patrick's. You know, the gift that you are, the gift that each of you individually are to our parish. Our parish just wouldn't be the same without you. And I know for some, you've been gathering in person, coming back to Mass, and some others for health reasons, being in high-risk groups, and just the uncertainty of this whole time right now, have chosen to be part of our live streaming community. But please know that I am extremely grateful, whether you've come back or still staying at home. I am extremely grateful for each and every one of you, and blessed to be part of both of these parish families. And certainly another reality that I want to give thanks to another group of people is the staffs of both parish families. Those who have worked so hard to help me to be able to do what I do, and have helped to support us and helped to support me in this difficult time, and helped us to be church. You know, I couldn't do what I do as pastor, especially during this pandemic, but any time, without the support and the encouragement and the work of such dedicated staff members. Another thing that I have to give thanks for as I look back is the time to slow down to learn how to cook. I was just talking to someone the other day and telling them that one of the blessings for me that has come from this pandemic is that I haven't been running around as much. And so I've been able to develop through HelloFresh some of my cooking skills that now, even when we get back into whenever it might be the normal, quote-unquote normal swing of things, is that I've developed these skills and I can cook instead of maybe having to go out as much. I enjoy going out and look forward to getting back to that. But also be nice to enjoy a good home-cooked meal every now and then. Another reality that I have to look forward to is Angel. Many of you have seen her, have met her, have known what a friendly girl she is, and she has been such a blessing to me. It took us a little while to get used to each other. It took a while for me to learn her habits and her bathroom habits and different things like that. But I'm truly blessed to have her as part of our staff at both parishes, truly blessed to have her as part of my life. She is so calming, such a friendly little girl, and I love sometimes at night just when she crawls up on the bed with me, or when I'm watching a movie or TV and she just crawls up on my lap and just lays there. I think I've scared her a few times though when she's done that watching a Browns game and the Browns have scored and I've cheered, but I'm so grateful for her. And finally, I'm so grateful for my good friend Scott. Certainly I'm grateful for all my friends, but Scott has really helped me this year to sort of specify, to name some goals personally and professionally that I have for myself, and really help me to make sure I'm staying accountable to those, to help keep me on track, to help make sure each week we check in, talk about them, and really help keep me honest with myself and with him and with you, that working towards these goals. Haven't achieved them all perfectly just yet, but certainly having Scott to check in with has been a great blessing for me in my life. So certainly there are many more things, but those are just 5 realities, 5 things that I'm grateful for. And I challenge you to do that as well. You don't have to share it, or you can share it, but to just for ourselves every day, really reflect on that reality of what do we have to be grateful for. Make that prayer of gratitude part of our daily routine. Every day, look for that person, that reality, that thing that we are grateful for, and help develop in ourselves that spirit of gratitude. So again, have a great and blessed Thanksgiving. We'll see some of you tomorrow morning at St. Vincent de Paul at Mass. Others will see you via live stream. But please know of my gratefulness for you. And let's work in this time to develop that attitude of gratitude. Living Thanksgiving, not just one day in November, but each and every day. Have a great Thanksgiving, and God bless.